The global launch of Taylor Swift's new album, Red, was crafted with platinum precision. From the buzz-building announcement,
you like it?
To the international pre-tour, crescendoing to a launch week frenzy. Each note orchestrated to help Red break records.
Is this a really nerve-wracking time for you?
Almost every time for me is a nerve-wracking time for me because I will find the pressure in every situation and think about it. And my life has become sort of a constant balancing act between, you know, like hope and fear, and like faith and worrying, and like, you know, being nervous about this album I've worked really hard on, and like being proud of this album I've worked really hard on.
For Taylor, her hard work usually pays off big time. She's the only female artist to release 3 #1 albums in a row, each selling more than 5 million copies. Numbers only matched by the likes of the Beatles and Michael Jackson. With such a history of unprecedented success, a new album brings new pressures.
I know the last thing you want to be called is predictable, right?
It's really important for me, for my fans to trust me and to not go so far in the opposite direction that they don't recognize me anymore. It's trying to evolve. It's trying to try new things without becoming a new thing.
Taylor first became a star as a teen, innocently singing Among Butterflies about first kisses. But she's trying not to grow up too fast.
How do you kind of transition from that young girl to a more mature artist?
I think a mistake that sometimes gets made when there's pressure to grow up, you look at that artist and you think, you didn't have to grow up 10 years in a month. No, that wasn't what you had to do. Like,
you didn't have to go boom.
Yeah, I want to live a life, and I want to live my life 1 year at a time, and when I'm 22, I want to be 22. When I'm 23, I want to be 23, whatever that is.
There are also developments in her personal life.
Taylor, you know I'm going to have to ask you about the love of your life, right?
Meredith.
How did you know I was going to do that?
She's just a little fuzzy cat, and she's so cute.
Meredith is the star of Taylor's tweets and a social media sensation. And with this,
You stop petting her.
she meowed her way to over 1 million hits on YouTube.
The thing about Meredith is she's just a cat, so she has no idea. She's really kind of famous. It's hilarious.
Good girl.
But Meredith the cat isn't all that's being talked about. This past summer, rumors of a swift romance with Connor Kennedy were the talk of the town. The paparazzi pursued them with abandon. They called them the new Camelot. Taylor's Summer of Love headlines were endless.
Can I just make one observation, though? It seems like you had a really fun summer. Is that accurate?
It was a great summer. The single came out and did so well, made the album. It was a great summer.
I know you don't talk about your personal life, and I want to respect that. But why are you so private about that?
I think, for me, I just think that my personal stories sound better in a song than in an interview, in quotes.
You, with your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me.
She says it all in her songs, but don't expect her to spill her guts about her private life. She doesn't want to talk about it, and she doesn't want to read about it.
It's not about, you know, what gossip is, you know, currently online, because I don't read any of that stuff.
Ever?
Not really, ever. I just have a huge priority on being happy. And for me, happiness does not include like Googling myself and checking what the minute-to-minute perception of me is right now.
For the young woman so in control of every move she makes, it's what she can't control that scares her the most.
Finish this sentence if you could. In 10 years, I will be...
32 and... Whoa, that's such a hard question.
Really?
It's like all my fears come out.
Like what?
like losing everything, like losing my friends and my family, and like ending up alone and crying and stuff.
Let's take a more positive approach.
In 10 years, I'll hopefully either have a family or know when I want to have one or something.
And professionally?
I have no idea. I just really don't want to do this after people get tired of me. I want to know when that line is.
Drop everything
And if I overstay my welcome, I'll go write songs for other people.
And still focus on being happy.
Yeah, I really want to end up happy. That's the biggest thing for me.